Come with me, and I'll share essential tips for your Umrah journey. It's crucial to prepare yourself spiritually and physically by learning about the rituals involved and packing necessary items, as well as what you need to know along the way. Let's ensure your experience is fulfilling and meaningful.
We started our journey at Bahrain. We drove to Saudi, and then we took the flight from Dammam, Saudi to Jeddah, and then we drove to Mecca. Here are some essential tips that you need to know before performing Umrah. You have to do the grooming and cleaning, shower, like to make the intention. If you need to apply anything that has no alcohol, so it's alcohol free, and unscented things. I was looking at some videos before we did our Umrah because it was my first time and I needed a lot of learning, and now I have that experience to share with you guys. So it said you can use Vaseline if you have problems like rubbing your legs so that you don't get any rash on there. My husband used it, and my elder daughter used it as well. I normally don't use Vaseline, but they used it so that they don't get any rash or anything like that. And after that, you have to do all of this before making the intention of performing Umrah. Once you have made the intention of performing Umrah, then you cannot put any deodorant or anything like that on. If you want to put any smelly thing, you can use oud, but then again, you do not put it on clothes, only in your body, and it has to be done after shower before you make the intention to perform Umrah. Here we have arrived at Jeddah airport where my husband puts the ihram on. For me and my kids, we made the intention from home, but then for my husband, he actually put his ihram on, which is these two towels, the top and the bottom, in Jeddah. That's where he made the intention to perform Umrah, and here we are now at Kaaba. So to perform Umrah, you do 7 tawaf, which means you go around the Kaaba for 7 times. You start at the black stone, which is Hajar Aswad. You say Bismillah Allahu Akbar 3 times and you start there. See, people are saying Bismillah Allahu Akbar here. When you go on the opposite side of Hajar Aswad, that's where Rukn Yamani is, and there you say Allahu Akbar. And then on the 7th time of completing your 7th circle, you do not say Bismillah Allahu Akbar 3 times. That's when the 7 tawafs are done, and now you need to pull on the side and pray your 2 rakahs for acceptance of Umrah. If you can, they say that in where those 3 golden stands are, that is where the Al-Hatim is, and that is considered to be, if you pray there, it's the 2 rakahs, it's considered that you prayed inside the Kaaba. So where you see this golden thing here in front of the Kaaba is Muqam Ibrahim. So this is the stone they used to carry Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, to build the Kaaba when he was building the Kaaba. Here's my daughter and my husband. My daughter is very tired here. She was very tired and exhausted. It was a long day, but we had an amazing time. You can't really see, so where the golden thing is, it's the Kaaba door. And here, after we are done with our 7 tawafs, we are performing our 2 rakahs on the side. So we'll pull on the side, perform the 2 rakahs, and then we will start our next step, which is going from Mount Safa to Mount Marwa. So if you want to see the mountain, I would recommend going up on the 2nd floor rather than doing it on the 1st floor. If you go up on the 2nd floor, there is also not, you're not climbing up. It's more like a flat ground, but you are able to see the mountain a little bit, where the Prophet's wife, Bibi Hajra, was running to see if she can find any water or food for herself, as the dates and the water was running out and she needed to feed the baby Hazrat Ismail, peace be upon him. Another thing I recommend is if you are going with family, I highly recommend that you hold each other's hand, or like in our case, we were just holding each other by our backpacks or hands or cloth, just so that we don't lose each other, because it is very crowded and it's very easy to get lost. A lot of people wear slippers in here. It's easy to not wear anything because if you lose a slipper, you'll never get it. So before actually going to mountain Safa and Marwa, I actually really wanted to touch the Kaaba. So I tried my best to touch the Kaaba and to make some dua. So here I am touching the Kaaba and kissing it and making some dua. From here, we headed to drink some Zamzam before starting our walk to mountain Safa and Marwa. So we started from mountain Safa, and to Marwa is 1 time, and then Marwa to Safa is 2, Safa to Marwa 3, and then we end on mountain Marwa. That's where our Umrah is complete. So here is me drinking Zamzam before going on this walk for performing the 7 times walk. See here where you see the green light, this is where the men run, because this is where Bibi Hadra was not able to see her son, and this is where she used to run. But this is not a mountain anymore because they have dug up the mountain to make it easier for people nowadays. But this is where all men run, and the wives or the ladies are not necessarily needing to run, so they're not needed to run. Only the men have to run in this portion. And here we are complete with our Umrah, and now we go into mountain Marwa. We exit here and we are done with our Umrah. But to finalize it all, now we have to go for my husband to get his haircut. There is barbers here lined up, so he will get his haircut here. And once we get to the hotel, he will cut mine and my daughter's hairs, as well as his mom's, as well as because she was with us as well. And this calls it the Umrah complete. If you have any questions, you can comment or you can reach out to me and I'll be happy to answer. That being said, don't judge because I'm not a scholar or an expert, but I can help with what I know. If you have any other tips and tricks that I did not mention, please feel free to comment them below. Thank you for watching, and I wish I have helped you for your Umrah preparation. Assalamu alaikum.